is the pursuit of another championship, so consuming that the Golden State Warriors are willing to gamble on a fallen star, even if it means letting go of a rising one. Leafs Nation, get ready, because the Golden State Warriors, a dynasty built on unconventional brilliance, are once again at a crossroads. The whispers from the Bay Area aren't just about roster tweaks. They're about a potential seismic shift, a desperate search for the right pieces, and a willingness to take a chance on a player who's become one of the NBA's most enigmatic figures. This isn't just about trades and free agency. It's about the very identity of a team that refuses to fade into the sunset. The Golden State Warriors, a franchise synonymous with innovation and championship glory, find themselves in a familiar yet precarious position. Their roster, while still boasting future Hall of Famers, is aging, and a relentless pursuit of another title demands constant evolution. At the heart of their current dilemma is Jonathan Kuminga, the explosive young forward. Officially, the Warriors remain steadfast. Jonathan Kuminga won't be traded this offseason. But in the NBA, where contract and leverage are king, this stance will remain a distinct possibility until the young forward signs an extension. The unspoken truth is, until that ink is dry, Kuminga's name will continue to swirl in trade rumors, a valuable asset that could be moved to address immediate needs. Even with Kuminga on the roster, the Warriors have a glaring issue, a persistent lack of size and athleticism. This weakness has been exposed in recent playoff runs, where bigger, more physical teams have managed to exploit Golden State's smaller lineups. If Kuminga, a key source of that athleticism and versatility, were to depart, this void would become even more pronounced, forcing general manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. and the front office to pivot their free agency plans dramatically. They would need to find a way to inject that much-needed physicality and defensive prowess into the lineup, and quickly. And this is where the conversation takes a truly fascinating and perhaps controversial turn. In the event that Kuminga actually departs, the Warriors should, according to some insiders, turn their attention towards Ben Simmons, a fallen star who currently remains in limbo as an unrestricted free agent. Yes, you heard that right, Ben Simmons. The name itself elicits strong reactions, a mixture of frustration, pity, and lingering hope for what could have been. Simmons has been discussed as a potential fit for Golden State, owing his unique blend of ball handling, elite playmaking, and exceptional defense, all wrapped in a 6 feet 10 inches frame. He possesses a rare skill set that, when healthy and engaged, can transform a team. However, there have been no substantial reports that a signing could be in place. Instead, the prevailing whispers suggest the Warriors are targeting more conventional fits like veteran sharpshooter Al Horford, versatile defender DeAnthony Melton, the familiar face of Gary Payton II, and perhaps even Seth Curry once the Kuminga domino falls. These are safer, more predictable options, players who fit established roles within the Warriors system. But Mike Dunleavy Jr. and the front office might have to completely change their plan of attack if they do trade Kuminga, particularly if the return is another guard. Reports have even surfaced that the Sacramento Kings have offered up Malik Monk in their negotiations, which, while adding scoring, would do little to address the Warriors' size and athleticism deficit. This is where the Ben Simmons gamble becomes not just plausible, but potentially necessary. You can certainly understand why Golden State wouldn't have immediate interest in Simmons under the assumption that Kuminga will return. There are already enough spacing concerns with the trio of Kuminga, Draymond Green, and the recently acquired Jimmy Butler. Adding Simmons, who is notoriously known as one of the biggest non-shooters in the history of the game, would seem to compound those issues, potentially clogging the paint and stifling the Warriors' free-flowing offense. The optics alone are challenging. However, losing Kuminga would undeniably create an even bigger void of size and athleticism, something Simmons would be uniquely able to help fill. While he is a far diminished version of the 3X All-Star we saw nearly 5 years ago, his core attributes remain. The former number 1 overall pick could be a calculated risk for a team whose offensive system and value on defense could play to his strengths in a way that the Brooklyn Nets and LA Clippers haven't optimized in recent years. Think about it. The Warriors system thrives on movement, cutting, and elite passing. Simmons, at his best, is an exceptional passer and a devastating pick-and-roll threat. His ability to push the pace in transition and create easy buckets for teammates could be a revelation, especially if surrounded by the shooting prowess of Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. On defense, his versatility to guard multiple positions, his length, and his instincts could be a game changer, providing the defensive anchor the Warriors desperately need. Draymond Green could mentor him, and the culture of accountability and winning in Golden State might be exactly what Simmons needs to rediscover his passion and confidence. It's also worth noting that other contenders have been strongly linked to Simmons this offseason. The Boston Celtics, fresh off a championship, could potentially take a gap year to rehabilitate his value, but a ball-dominant star like Jason Tatum returning from injury might not be the ideal fit for Simmons' play style. As for the New York Knicks, the question arises, would Simmons really work with Jalen Brunson, another primary ball handler? And let's not forget his previous on-court drama with Karl Anthony Towns, which raises questions about his ability to mesh with strong personalities. The Warriors, in contrast, could truly give Simmons a pathway to reviving his career. Their system, their leadership, and their unique blend of talent could provide the perfect environment for him to thrive, to play to his strengths, and to minimize his weaknesses. And in return, he could provide something invaluable to them if Kuminga is going to leave without another 6 feet 7 inches, or a taller plane coming back in return. A legitimate defensive presence, a secondary playmaker, and much-needed size and athleticism. This isn't just about filling a roster spot. It's about a philosophical choice for the Warriors. Do they continue to chase safe, complementary pieces, or do they take a bold, high-risk, high-reward swing on a player who, if he can recapture even 70% of his former self, could be the missing piece for another championship run? The decision to pursue Ben Simmons, should Jonathan Kuminga be traded, would be a testament to the Warriors' relentless pursuit of greatness, a willingness to bet on talent and system over perceived limitations. It's a move that would send shockwaves across the league, a testament to the enduring belief that sometimes the biggest gambles yield the greatest rewards. What do you think? Is Ben Simmons the calculated risk the Warriors should take if Kuminga departs? Or is he too much of a wild card, a gamble that could derail their championship aspirations? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If this deep dive into the Warriors' potential future got your mind racing, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Boys in Blue News for more exclusive insights and breaking stories. The NBA offseason is a chess match, and every move counts. Until next time, stay passionate, stay informed, and always keep your eyes on the prize.